All right, let's get this thing started. I'm gonna do Obduction one more night. I've been having a lot of fun with that game, and yeah, I wonder why I was paused, or why it was why it was frozen. Anyway, so yeah, I think we're gonna do that. Kind of get a little bit further into it, and then we will continue with Recore tomorrow night. Yeah, I think that'd be the best idea. So. I'm not quite sure why this keeps resizing. It's very weird that it doesn't want to stay. Anyway. Yeah, sorry. I think that's why I was resizing, because it actually had the settings wrong. Alright, let's go ahead and get into that. What was it called? My NVIDIA game experience, I noticed I had changed the settings on it, so I had to find out it had like was it 1080p essentially. We're gonna try the other settings it had, but I like to have it the same size as what you guys are seeing, so that the screen fits yours, nothing's stretched or squashed. So I changed it back to the 720 size so that you guys are getting the exact same thing as the game. Maybe later on, when I get my new computer and stuff, I'll be able to do 4K and then send to you guys 1080 or whatever. But right now, I want to do it the exact same as what you guys are seeing. So let me real quick pull up the chat and the game, and sorry. When I changed where the size of the game, it changed the location on my on my desktop as well. All right, so we should be good there. Let me know if the music is too loud or anything like that, and I can turn that down. That should be good here. All right, let's turn up the audio for the game. All right, let's see what we got going on in here. Still kind of choppy. We'll see if that persists. Last night, when I first loaded in, it was choppy for a couple minutes, and then it got a little bit better. So if it still seems to be framey after a while, please let me know, and I will reduce settings and put it back what I had it at before the game experience decided to change things on me. So let's get into this. First page. Looks like he's filled in a couple notes here. So we've seen this worksheet before. It was down in the garage. Now we've got numbers 1, 5, 18, and 158. So that'll be good to have. So we don't have to fill those in ourselves. Might be a good idea to fill in all of them, but do you mind turning that off, Mary? Got another trolla here. Yeah, I have the music turned off, so it's not gonna actually play. But kind of cool to be able to do that a little bit. We had restrooms, which is good. I wonder where they went, because I'm assuming Assuming they made these places so they could basically live in them, but no one's living here, so... Oh, haha. What is this? Ah! What I was seeing below the tree. Now we should be able to get into the tree. Nice. Sleep in the bed or move the covers. Hopefully I've got everything in there. Okay, so we can't go any further down, it would seem. So let's see if we can go up. Been there. And been there. Oh wow, TVs and things. Oh. So surveillance cameras for the garage there. So we can see some kind of readout for Hunrath, for Murray, for Mofang, and for Kapdar. Murray, I think, is the place... I was gonna say it's the place they were fighting, but I don't think that's right. I think they were fighting the Mofang, and I'm not sure where the Mofang were from. Got a radio here. I feel like... There we go. I feel like the sound is very low. And it was. Alright. Didn't want to get to some kind of message and then not have any audio going to you guys, so. These TVs work. Do not seem to. Alright, I don't know exactly what this is up here just yet. Oh, now at least we're able to get into the tree, so that's progress. Might be quicker to go this way. And we'll see if I'm correct or not. I think if I go up here... it's not quite the tree, but it's close. Well, not close to the tree, but... close to the house, and then I can go out of the house and go to the tree. Oops, sorry. Make sure I have the... Trying to make sure I had chat up in the right places. Sorry, guys. Let's go see what this tree is all about. I forgot I could go straight through here. That would have been the quickest way. Wonder if the... I think I'm okay. I wonder if maybe the the game experience also changed the volume in some way. Just loaded something. That's always scary. Loading and saving are not something you want to happen in a game. It usually means you're about to see the enemy or something. Sorry, just a lot to take in right now. Taking voltage off of the tree? Oh my goodness. Seems like those batteries would have ran out by now. So weird. I think I've been in all of them now. So if I turn on the water, it's going to get water to everything, it would seem. This game just keeps more and more confusing. More questions than answers most of the time. Well, I'm willing to go turn the water on. Just don't know what's going to happen when I turn the water on. Second, please. Assuming water is not flowing. Oops. What am I stuck on? So weird. How'd they even find this down here? Like, was it already dug out when they got here? Let the voltometer work real quick. See if I get any messages or anything. From this, this radio. In about, oh, still rising. Almost to 5 volts. I'm not gonna stay here all night and check those. Oh wow, okay. Is that the only one that activated? I don't know, let's see what happens when you step through one. You cannot step through it. Almost to 10 volts. You go to the blue one already? Or tried to go to the blue one? Alright, just want to check. So weird. Alright, well, let's go see what's happening upstairs. Load. Just really don't trust this guy. But we can send new seeds to new areas. Oh, that moved. Why did it move? Pretty sure that was not there.
This is the tree. It has been here in Hunrock for a...
Sorry, I was checking to see if the dialogue would work.
I need that battery cable plugged in. Remember, everything connected.
He's gonna betray me. I don't even know how to connect his battery. Maybe I'm making it harder than it has to be. So he wants all the trees connected. Maybe once they hit a certain voltage, I can go through the doors. Just wish I could find contact with one more person. Hear new sounds. I think the voltage is possibly stabilized. So maybe I have to go to other maps and find their trees. Once they're connected, I can go through. Oh no. A little bit of lag going on there. Oh, you know what? Draw that. I'm gonna go back down. I want to take a picture of the voltage in case I need to know at some point. Oh, wait, what? Why did we lose voltage? Does it fluctuate? know about where the voltage was, so we don't have to waste time waiting on it. Right. And load. It's my computer glitching again. I'm gonna think through all the things it has to load. Gonna make a copy of the save real fast. Like I'm kind of saving the saves. See, let's go. I think the place with the most promise for me to get to the tree is gonna be the world with the large gondola, I believe. So if you remember, we went to the other one, and it was just really grassy and stuff. And sorry, just need to open this. And basically, we could just get to a door, and we didn't have the door unlocked yet. I feel like we need to figure out what's going on with the giant gondola. And then possibly we can get to that door and open that door and continue on, hopefully, to the tree. See, but it's probably our first thing we need to do. Okay. Hello. Here's a good example of a sphere that is out of place. But it also allows us to go places, so... That's my computer again, kind of doing the weird glitchy. So I don't think I noticed this before. So I need to move the gondola so we can get to those stairs. That could be this world's tree, quite possibly. Well, there's a lot of trees over there, so maybe not. Never really looked too closely at this, just kind of walked up it. So I think it's about time for us to actually, like, see if there's buttons or anything. Hmm. What's this over here? Okay, yeah. Takes us down into it. You can see the stairs there. Black scared me for a second. Not a giant button. Kick it. Not sure what to do with that. I don't see any wires or any pulleys or anything. This is the one I felt like there was the most promise from. There's a walkway that goes up that way. We'll look there in a second. Ah, more stairs. It's like another dead end. That's a sun. Or a sun. Not about our sun. Okay. Let's go left first. What is this? Sorry, I'm very much in concentration mode right now. So we can get down there from the other side. Even if we do, I don't know if there's anything there. Let's go look at this real quick. Basically just another one of the gondola thingies that has fallen. Ah, look at this. It's in Russian. Diapaneon. Push buttons and move switches. Huh, okay. It's a lot of numbers. Like lights out. Just keep pushing buttons so they'll turn on, right? Got all but one now. Anything really changing? Weird. Alright, well, we have all the numbers. Oh, really? This is crazy, guys. I'm gonna stop playing around with buttons for a minute and go look around, see what else is going on. Look, we've got a friend over there. Did they build all this? Oh, more than one friend. They're probably like, stop pushing all those buttons. They get us all killed. Huh. Kind of random. Okay. That kind of looks like an elevator to me. Ugh. seems like I've got power to everything but this one. If that's what's happening in these lights. Should have taken a picture of it before I started playing with it. -1, 1. Oh, did I do that or did it? 1, 1. I'm sure there's something I'll find that'll give me a combination to that. That I need to turn on a certain number of switches and have a certain look to it, and then a number that'll go with it. Okay. Oh. Okay. Okay. Very cool. Assuming I want to turn that on. Now this is open, or at least up. Okay. I'll probably let it go. Okay. Oops, now I know what to do. Oh, we're doing something here. So now I've got This turning. Assuming that means that's turning. Okay, okay. We probably want to get this crank going in order to use that elevator. What is this going to? Okay, so we're cranking this now. So there was a ladder. Any way to turn this so I can turn on other things? That's all that does. You guys are watching me. Don't know what to do with that. Oh, we missed a Pichu? Let's look on the other side. Oh, I guess we're going down here. Look at your arm caught. So this is moving. This is not. Let me go see if anything started happening back over here. I doubt it, but... doesn't seem like it from this far away. At least we kind of got an idea of what we need to do to get this thing going soon. Okay. See if I can fiddle with anything else and figure this out. Like if that were down, might be able to get more on. What release is it? Seems like possibly this machine releases it. Stani. Oh no, it's been a while since I've looked at Russian. This has been rubbed off. If I've ever turn on? Turn all of them off. And go. Like that 5 has never turned on. So we probably need to figure out how to turn that 5 on in order to get whatever this is to do whatever this is supposed to do. Let's look at our photos and see if there's anything that might be a clue to that real quick. Pretty sure I know what this is. There's a place, that other place, the other, I left the wrong thing. The other world that we can travel to, I was able to put in 1 and it opened a door when we kind of glitched to the wrong place. So I think these are door opening combinations. But I don't know that we can get to that world just yet. These are all the notes from what he's doing. This is what told us how to get into the rooms. This is how we learned to turn this on. Here's some numbers. Don't know that really means anything. A bunch of stuff they've picked up from people. Rigsville's 1970 or Route 19, Route 71. This might be a map of where we're at now. Possibly. The reason I think that's a possibility is we transported this map with us back to what is it called? Rothgar, or whatever it's called. Arai, Tai. So those little bugs we keep seeing are called Arai. I haven't met Moting yet. know what that means. Don't recognize this particular location just yet. That was an accident. We need help, we can call this helpline. Cricketot. Right. So we find plants with similar atmosphere. Free from seed, we've got the heart down below. Raya. Heart connected, path open when mature. 4 species meet. Heart superposition. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that the 4 species that meet? Possibly? I don't think that really tells us anything yet. Places where people came from. The seed information. The Arai, the Villain, the Mofang. That was how to get in here. Pretty cool clue. I liked that one a lot. Submarine parts. Looking that up for him. What if these notes might tell us something? The sound will be handled separately. Some projection. So that's the projectors. Oh, and that's why there's always a sound box and a speaker when I destroyed these. This is information about those. Seed information as well. Swapping back and forth. Done that. We did the imager request. Found that. This is our lockdown. So lock tree gate, we undid that. Lock Farley's house, we undid that. Lock tower, lower tower and upper tower, we unlocked both of those. Lift minecart into workplace, we pushed that down. Look, turn on Mofang disabler to keep them from getting in. Okay, that makes sense. I undid that. We opened the garage door, we pumped water from tree roots, so we put that back in the tree roots. Turn on imager rocks. I'm assuming those imager rocks are the rocks that we destroyed. We opened the swing bridge, we undiverted the river, we turned back on the power, and and we also disabled this. So everything he did for his lockdown, we have now undone, which is kind of scary for me. I think we come, yep, all the way back around. So there's nothing in my notes to help me in this so far. As far as I know, I cannot turn this. Maybe if you undo it, we can then turn it. Ah, ha ha ha. So that's taking power over here. now we can go down this this elevator. See if that's a good thing or a bad thing. And we died, and we could never return again. Looks familiar to me. Oh. Cool. That's why it looks familiar. Ah, these. Sorry. So I wonder if we want to go back up. They'll leave it for now. I like to see what happens when I move things around and then go check on them again. This rock. Is it one of these that transported the sphere around? Something someone removed? More. Let's go look at it real quick, see if something was replaced. No. Okay. It's interesting they could only do one thing at a time. How did I do that before? I think I want to turn it to this one real quick. And I might drop our drawbridge up there real quick. Real quick, real quick, real quick. Whenever I'm able. It probably is something that we will be able to use once we're able to get the ladder down. Alright, so let's see if this will allow our gondola to go away so we can get across. Got stuck in the floor. These work. Okay, it is working. We go in it somewhere. What are we meant to push? What are we meant to touch? What are we meant to do? I didn't see anything to spin. Something maybe underneath? How'd we get over there earlier? There. I'll walk a little slower, see if we can see anything. Stand inside this and spin them. Does not seem to be anything. Lift this drawbridge somehow? Okay, that goes into that. I should spin this. But it's not. Where does this go to? I'm gonna check into that here in a second. We can't get over to that side, as far as I know. Can't get up there, as far as I know. I don't think bringing back the seed to this location would do anything. It might, but I don't think so. And getting to that would be nice. Knock this thing a rolling point. So if we can get the shield down. I have an idea. One more. So what I'm thinking is I'm going to take the train car, cart, whatever it is, mining cart. I'm going to put it inside of the wall, because you can go around that circular thing. I'm gonna put it in there, and then I'm going to be able to shoot this fuel generator, which should allow me to take that out, so that then I won't have the blockage, in this world that I just left. Let's see. Yeah, I think this will work. Well, though, let's see, the quickest way to get over there. Don't think the gate is open. I don't know. We'll go this way. I can get there some way. My lips are really chapped. I think that's the one I want to go into. Nope. Browser just stopped. I'm gonna leave this here. Oh, how do I get out? Can I activate this? Oh, I can't activate this from this side. Okay, so I gotta go open it and then come back in here. I love these kinds of puzzle games. I'll open it. Ah, crud, really? Can I open this from this side? Oh, didn't even have to get out. And push the button. Having encoding overload. Interesting. So you guys are not a very talkative bunch, are you? I don't know if that means the 2 viewers we have are bots or you guys just are lurking, but might have missed something at some point. It's very possible, I guess. Right, here we are. So now, aha, turn this off. Okay, somewhere between those two things. Just miss it before? I don't know. Now I can do crazy tempo shifting in this one. I think I'm going to take a quick break while this loads. Be right back. I'm back. Sorry about that. Took a little bit longer than I meant for it to. I realized my phone was on 9% battery. I was like, better grab a charger. So. Alright. To get back over there, I want to be on this side. I think going up here would be the quickest way. Why is it that I always miss the unknowns? I really want an unknown. One of my favorite Pokemon from Silver and Gold. And we're loading again. Alright, so now, I don't know if I want to jump across just yet. I feel like this is the only one we've found that has a ability for me to walk into the wall, so might as well, right? Remember that, guys. Okay, so this is moving. We've already activated this in some way. Ah. Is the only thing we can do over here? Kinda looks that way, right? Okay. Okay, well, let's hop in here and let's go crust. Let me just kind of connect it to that. Maybe we can hook that cart up somehow. Oh, but this is gone now because we sent it across so we can. Ah, yes. Okay. Love it. I feel like this is the location where we glitched to. On Tuesday night. Which if it is, it's a good thing because then we can get further into the other world. But the other thing is I could have probably continued on with the game as well. But yeah. Let's go ahead and create another copy of this load. In case we have another glitch. Just kind of exploring around, looking to see what we can find. If there's anything special. A room here. The door. Sure it's locked because that's the MO of this game. Yep. Alright, it's glitching, or sorry, it's a lagging, I guess the best way of putting that. Not quite sure why. I think I went over here once before, but yep, I did. I don't think it's the same place I went the other day. I don't know why it's lagging so badly all of a sudden. It's loading in a lot, I guess. Where is the tree in the middle of all this? Oh, what is that? Whatever it is, it got cut in half when the worlds collided. Dude. You think that's maybe what this world was? And what all the hooks and things were? Maybe they were to catch these giant fish? Interesting. Go through this wall to get across. Yeah, so this is that place I was saying it'd be really cool to get across to. Okay. Yeah, okay. So this is where it glitched to and I loaded the other day. So while I'm here, load real quick. So we came out here and we're like, oh, what's going on? And I was like, oh, what is this? Well, I know the number 1. And as you can see on here, number 1 is one of the codes he said. I'm going to put it in, just thinking, oh, I know the number 1. This happened. Oh, I have to push a button maybe? Yeah, I do. Seeing that open the door. Now, oops, wrong button. Wonder if I put any other numbers in. Okay, the number 1, the number 5. I'm going to add the little thing there. Not sure if I can do that. Yeah, I can't add the little dot. Maybe number 1 is the only thing I can do right now. We do 18. See if that does anything. Possibly I can do 18. Nope. Nope. So you have to have number 1 in there to make it open. Okay. So we'll leave that and figure out the rest. That one soon enough. Okay. Loading again. Load in some so the lag will go down. Why all this fog? I wonder if I can turn down the fog. That might help the lag. That's interesting. So this is going to take us back to... oh, what's it called? Sunwrath, I believe. Just judging from the human pedestal that thing was put on. So I wonder what part of Hunrath this room is. Oh. And now we know. I never noticed that that was a door. Oh, because it was behind the door. That... So crazy. Alright, so there's more information for Farley's house here. Got a robot. 2E. This is the robot from... Not Wally. No. Nope. Kind of remind me of the one from Lost in Space, but it's not exactly that. I can't believe this is behind the door and we didn't know about it. But I guess even if we had known, since the two things would have been swapped, we might not have been able to get in here. Whatever from the other world would have been blocking it. Some weird little monsters. Interesting. But kind of makes a little bit more sense why when it glitched here, because make a whole lot of sense, but a little bit more sense. I saved right here, and when it loaded me down here. So it makes a little more sense because you would have, you know, all this. Sorry, you have all this in another, like a couple feet away, so yeah. Alright, let's look around and see what we find. That's creepy. A lot of little trinkets that you can pick up and look at. Samurai otter. A, looks like a thermally powered boat. Which is awesome. I want a thermally powered boat. Oh, cool. Really neat. Try to lure us into this thing. Whatever it is. Looks like seeds. Looks like more than just seeds. Huh. An abyss. Huh. JM. Recognize the initials. Books. Alright. The Villain, they... Oh, this is 15997 AH. I can't find the words. It's such a foreign life cycle, or perhaps not. They launch themselves across the expanse of space. I'm sure I didn't miss anything you guys were saying. Preserved for eons until at last their technological arcs can hone in and carry them to a new home. They have no connection with their predecessors, but in spite of this, perhaps because of this, they have amazing recollections of their history. Their stories are epic, reaching back through eons. Unlike many of us who were abducted, they were abducted as a whole. Their scoop moved an entire facility that was about to be annihilated. I've come to believe that they, perhaps more than any of us, have a deeper understanding of whatever this strange system is that we find ourselves in. 16333, so that's about 400 days or so later, so a little bit more than a year. I need to write this down. We buried Ji-Un today. Ji-Un today. This place never really agreed with her. Kept to herself mostly, depressed and downcast. Anyway, I digress. I stayed after the brief words were spoken. I was the last to leave. I wandered to the dome, as I often do, and looked out at the undaunting Syrian weirdness beyond the cell wall. Movement caught my eye. Now, on very rare occasions, we've seen Mofang scrambling about in the distance, but I closed the book. But there have been fewer and fewer sightings over the years, but before me was a tall, haggard Mofang running desperately, almost directly toward me from one of the distant structures. It, I still can't tell the gender, got closer and closer. I thought it would see me and stop, or turn around, or be curious about this strange dome and or world inside it. But it continued running quickly, almost directly to my position. I was frozen in place with curiosity until my reflexes took over at the last moment, and I leapt out of the way. Where did my place go? Leapt out of the way. There we go. But rather than hit the dome and fall backward or come through into Hunrath, the dome flashed its familiar tone, and the Mofang vanished. I was stunned for a bit, but I retrieved my wits and stepped into the dome. Myself to wait, what? I stepped into the dome myself to quickly get to the other side. After getting through, I immediately turned around and saw the Mofang outside on the other side of the dome, still running away from whatever it feared, but as if it had no sense of passing around the dome. As surprising as the event was, it did serve to settle a few things in my mind. I always wondered how no one on Earth noticed what had replaced this chunk of Arizona we have here. 16772, about 100 days later. We've got to vent again, or I've got to vent again. There are those who argue with me over and over. I demonstrate that in almost every case, whatever the process was that brought us here, it occurred at a pivotal moment. They tell stories that they still can't admit that the abduction actually saved each of us, all of us. What is it in human nature that grasps so strongly to the past that we blame our saviors for stealing it from us? Okay, just one more vent before bed. If each of us was individually saved from something, then maybe all of us were corporately saved from something larger. Can we really be sure what's left? And this, the arrivers come from various places and times. Sarah got here almost 15 years ago from the year 2055, and Viziel got here 2.5 years ago from 1942. What does that mean? Time here is shuffled and chaotic compared to Earth. What state is Earth in right now? When is Earth right now? 16,787. It's 3:15 a.m. and I feel compelled to journal this craziness. After spending most of yesterday meditating with the RI, and then most of this evening discussing the nature of these worlds with CW, I had just a sip of famous or infamous Hunroth hooch and collapsed in my chair. Well, I just awoke from a dream. I'm not one who puts a lot of credibility in dreams, but maybe the RI were able to move something in me to understand, or possibly because of the intense discussion, my subconscious mind was triggered to be able to sort out some logical connections. Or maybe it was the hooch, the dream. I was tending a garden, an immense garden, and it wasn't for food or flowers. It was just about the health of the garden. I kept working and working to control it and contain it and make it healthier. But the garden seemed to fight me at every turn, and after that seemed like days of work, I finally gave up in frustration, and as I stood there doing nothing, the garden flourished before my eyes, growing and spreading in every direction. Because, I realized, the system that the plants were based on was not about me shaping and controlling. The natural system of plants is healthier when they are out of control, when they are free to spread and intermingle and cross-pollinate and mutate. Now, from a human point of view, that may not provide what I want. I get smaller fruit and smaller flowers and untidiness, but from the point of view of the plants, they grow stronger and much more resilient and resistant. The more they are scattered, the higher their odds of surviving. And now that I contemplate, I realize that even the individual plant seeds may not appreciate the benefits of what's happening. They are torn far from their origins, forced into situations that seem extreme, possibly even destroyed by these new environments. But for the seeds that survive, the seeds that survive. Now that's where real growth, strength, and abundance comes from. It's so beautiful and terrifying. Beyond the beauty of it all is a system and structure that defies understanding. And I've forgotten some things real quick. Don't think I took this. Or this. Or this. And this. Alright. Okay, what if this is all a natural process? There are signs of something behind it all, but well-hidden signs. So, well, if I look at all this, the cell, the tree, the water, the seeds, the hub, the health, even the abductions, well, there seems to be a grand system or plan. The plan doesn't take me into account. It is unemotionally intent on the health of something much bigger. That may hurt my feelings, but, well, what am I in the entire scheme of the universe? I have no idea what, if anything, might have put this process into motion, but that is irrelevant. Tomorrow I will talk with CW. He could be swayed from his battery plan. What was the last entry here? Sorry, guys. Wow, was it that long ago? So it was 16,787. This is 17,145. That's 1,000 days, 3 more years. Wow. Or so. I really don't journal much. I came to write this down because I am distraught. As I contemplate the plan that I have set in motion, I realize that I have become the destroyer of worlds. I sat down to write, to seek some cathartic tranquilization, and I realized the last thing I journaled was some esoterically beautiful philosophy about letting this garden grow, not so reaffirming or calming. But nevertheless, here is my reasoning, because I must write this down. Simply, it's us or them. Complexly, If this is some kind of garden and we're the plants or seeds or whatever, well, some of us have gotten together and decided that we're the better choice to survive. If the others have unilaterally, sorry guys, if the others have unilaterally decided that we all won't survive, I am more fit. This is not me. I want to be calm and garden or ungarden or grow or... What gives one species the right to destroy another species? Who gets to choose? Do I just lay down and die because the more aggressive species thinks they're better, more powerful? What brutal scale do I use to measure the good of some against the life of others? Does love ever destroy? In order to help more survive, to help love itself to survive. Does that even make sense? Can I kill because I think it will bring about more love? What if I'm not even capable of understanding the situation of hate versus love? Maybe I am the hater. Do I generate this love delusion to help me maintain my sanity in light of the choice I have made? My God, it's too much. If these are just my walls of delusion, then I choose to live without them, or within them. I am a seed scattered by the wind, but I will not simply be trampled. I will kick and scream and survive. My God, have mercy on my soul. Wow. Stories in the books in this game are awesome. Last night too. I don't know, something's vibrating over here. No. Random vibration in my desk. Probably, I think my watch might be in there. Does the watch, did the watch vibrate? Okay. I wonder if it's turned on and vibrating. Huh. Can I not look in the book? Doesn't seem like it. Don't know if I understand that. Adventures in the Age of Mist and Beyond. That's awesome. Let's say unwritten. Do they have a book coming out called Unwritten? Oh, and Mist. I want to open it. I want to go to Mist. Ark of the Covenant? Random. What people and things. Seeds. Awry Larval Notes by CF. Takes about 3 to 5 days for a single awry larvae to change colors after being moved to a new surface. Pulsing stops immediately upon removal from captar, induced by polyarchs. Sorry. Cloning has been extremely easy, like potatoes easy. Plant fiber yellow, bone light yellow, awry encrustment green. Metals are gold, so pink, copper, red orange, titanium orange, silver red, aluminum red orange. Tech, Wolfang Tech magenta, Villain extrusions near white. Stone, granite captar teal blue, sandstone Hunrath light blue, sourstone Mofang deep purple, shell moray very light blue, plus polyarch pods always purple. To do, I'm curious about the effect of combining various base surfaces, still a bit odd, experimenting with the life forms. The light they emit is handy, even our limited supply of diesel fuel. Or given our limited supply of diesel fuel, not even. So she put them on different metals to see the color that they would become when hatching. I guess the best way of putting that. So these are not seeds, these are actually the Arai eggs. Okay. So what is this? The chains keep it from flying up. Weird. Blue. Alright, so we've done all that here. I think I want to go back and see what's there. And this is not there. I'll do that real quick. It's gonna take me a couple minutes to get back over there. I think the quickest way... I gotta go down this. So the Mofang... So that means there's Mofang living on Earth, quite possibly. If these two locations switched places. And so in Arizona, there might be a place that has a Mofang that switched with it. Interesting concepts. Just thinking about the switching of the seeds. Don't think I need to go over there again. I guess I could go over there. Then I'd have to like recall stuff. Really interested to see what was replaced when we put that in there. So we have to go over here and then find the wall that we went through. And then once we go through the wall, know a little bit more. And while we're doing this, we're almost done with the stream. So if you have not followed yet, go ahead and click the follow button and turn on notifications so you know when I am streaming. And if you're on YouTube, go ahead and find me. There it is. Find me on Twitch, and you can follow there as well. I'm streaming. Actually, now we've moved to. Sorry, I got distracted. We've moved to 8 to 10:30. I think, especially after how it went down tonight, I think that's a lot better for my son and his schedule of going to bed. He was always having issues calming down and wanting to go to sleep, so streaming at this time I think is going to work out a lot better. It also makes it where I don't have multiple times where I'm streaming, like on Thursday nights where I was streaming different times than the rest of the week. Now it's all 8 to 10:30 except for Tuesday, and that'll be 9 to 11:30. So yeah, if you guys want to come over and check it out, be nice to have people to talk to other than the bots that keep popping in. And is this where we went? Is it? Okay. Yeah, so it'd be cool to have you guys show up and have a conversation. And that's of course mountain time in what's it called? In America. So yeah, so all those times are mountain time, so you can figure out if you're on the East Coast or West Coast, or if you are in other parts of the world. I believe it's UTC is the thing, or -7 UTC, if that helps in any way. I know it's -7, I just don't remember if it's UTC or what the universal time code or whatever is. Okay. So when we switched out, yeah, so I think when it glitched, I think this is what was there. So we didn't have a way to go back. So it did put me in this room. And I think like right there is where it saved. And so then we had no way to get back. We had to go through this. I was kind of hoping there'd be more information on what I need to do in... I don't remember what the name of the Arise planet was, but yeah, an Arai, I guess we'll call it. So I was hoping there would be more. I guess the next thing to do is to figure out what we need to do in the Lane area that we unlocked over... Wow, that's pretty. Is that where we've been before, I wonder? Anyway. We unlocked the Lane thing down there. So, looks like there's this here. I did not go here today. Let's go look at that real fast. See if there's any information. I'm not sure if I went here the other day. I'm gonna look around either. Of course, now we know a lot more. Okay, so yeah, this is up above. That's where we used the gondola to come across. So this is up above that and across the way. And there's another gondola over here. we could possibly be able to turn on. What world is that though? Pretty. Whatever it is. Yeah, if we can figure out which one this is, we'll travel across here as well. We don't have any power for it yet. Yeah. I'm not sure where... Oop, got stuck. Not sure where the power would come from either. I don't see any machine works to power it. The other question would be, is there any place where I can touch the wall? I have not been looking for that. Alright. Well, it is time for me to close the stream. Okay. I think I'll close it right here. I'm looking across. Make a copy. Hopefully one of these copies will keep us from... Oh, Captar is where we're at here. And didn't save in the other place. This place is called Captar. Right. Well, thank you guys for coming tonight. I think we had 2 viewers most of the night. I don't know if that's the same 2 viewers, but every time I look down, there were 2 here. So hopefully that was all you too the whole time. And I appreciate you guys being here. And we will be back on tomorrow is Saturday, so we'll be back on tomorrow, and we'll be playing Recore. We'll begin at 8 o'clock for that as well. Like I said, I think that works really well for my son. And here's my kitty. And it's a good idea. Then next week, see, next week is, yeah. So I'll be back Tuesday at 9 o'clock. We'll do a mobile game. We've been playing through Crying Suns. They're a pretty cool game. It's kind of a space, what would you call that? Anyway, it's an interesting game. I've been liking it. Can't think of it. It's a pixel game, and it reminds me of other games I've played in the past, but I can't really put a genre on those games. So yeah, it's pretty cool. You'll have to come check it out. And then we'll be back to Obduction on Wednesday and Thursday. So be sure to check us out then as well. And then Friday, I usually do a art stream. And we'll probably be back to that next week. I'll probably do some editing of photos, or possibly some drawing or something like that. I haven't decided, but that one I kind of play a little bit by ear, depending on where I'm at in my photography stuff. And yeah, I've got some new pictures. Been taking some around my garden of some bees and wasps and ants and things. So hopefully I've got something there to edit next week. And I guess I will see you again on tomorrow. Talk to you later, guys. Thank you for coming. Bye.